on! Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Hull City. Charlton got rattled, got gobby, and look what happened. They had a man sent off, and that just cemented the victory that feels so, so sweet. Welcome to Match Reactions in 2021. And ladies and gentlemen, Hull City have kicked off the new year with a 2-0 victory against Charlton. And more importantly, Marcus Maddison. Get in there. Get out of here, Maddison. Get out of here. Come on. You'll have to see it. Genuinely, I would have booed him if he came on. But he didn't. So, sucks to be him. Anyway, yeah, just gonna run through the game. Usual fashion. All that jazz. Yeah, but what a win it was. Now, we have sort of got an idea now of the players that were stricken by the big scary COVID that the side did have over the last few weeks. By the looks of things, it's Josh McGuinness, Reece Burke, Callum Elder, and James Scott who were struck down. You could say, oh, Device, but Jordi doesn't play anyway. He's that far down the pecking order that even if he was still in isolation, we wouldn't know because he's that far down the pecking order. Anyway, we'll start with Charlton's team. They had former Tiger Ben Amos in goal. They had Chris Gunter, Jason Pearce, the captain who scored for Charlton last time they visited the KCOM. Darren Prattley and Ian Mattson are back for. In the midfield, they had Jake Foster-Caskey, he was their best player today. They had, I think, Matthews, Morgan and Watson as well, with Bogle and Washington up top of the bench, with Maynard, Brewer, Parrington, Oshilaja, Oshiladja, Williams, Gilby, Marcus Maddison, and Paul Smith. I think it's Smith, or it might be Smythe. I do not know. But our team then. Our team. The first team to start for Hull City in 2021. George Long came in goal for Matt Ingram. Not sure whether it's Ingram because Ingram's been isolating or he's just dropped because we've not had a clean sheet in about 3 years. So Long in goal, a back four of Emmanuel, Alfie Jones, Jacob Greaves and Brandon Fleming, with a midfield trio of Richie Smallwood, the captain, George Honeyman and Greg Doherty. It's Malik Wilkes on the right, Hakiba Delican on the left, and Tom Eaves leads the line. The bench is Matt Ingram, was Matt Ingram, Louis Coyle, Dan Batty, Sean McLaughlin, Regan Slater, Keane Lewis Potter, and Big Thomas Mayer. Yeah. Now, in this game then, what would happen? Some of the highlights. Some of the highlights you could say. After just 40 seconds, Connor Washington went down injured after a little collision with Josh Emmanuel. Emmanuel was fine. Washington had to take a little minute on the floor. First real chance came in the 4th minute when George Honeyman put a corner in, whipped it in with his right boot from the left-hand side. Alfie Jones rises, his header, it goes up and doesn't come down in time onto the roof of the net. 2 minutes later, Charlton had a free kick. Jason Pearce would get on the end of it. It was a brilliant ball by Jake Foster-Caskey, but Pearce was offside anyway. A minute after that, Ben Watson went down, and Ben Watson would have to be substituted for Alex Gilby, who would... we'll talk about him later. Anyway. 10th minute, Wilkes shoots tamely straight at Amos. He did really well to work the space, did Malik Wilkes. Just didn't happen for him. Then 7 minutes later, Hakeem Adelican! 1-0. Jacob Greaves makes the interception. Alright, Alexa, calm down. Cheers, Alexa. Jacob Graves intercepted the ball, played it through to Malik Wilks down the left-hand side. He drove into the box, crossed it to the back post. It takes a few deflections on the way, but Adelican's still there and celebrates with an absolutely biblical backflip. Need I say more? Hull City put a photo of him mid-flight, and his face is absolutely brilliant. 22nd minute, Malik Wilks received the ball in space. He fired it towards goal, but it was easily claimed by Ben Amos. 23rd minute, there was a free kick for City. It was a good little routine as Honeyman would have the ball played to him by Smallwood. Honeyman was just on the left-hand side of the penalty area, just outside. He played a beautiful, beautiful ball over to the back post for Tom Eaves. Eaves, you should have scored it! Put it in any corner and he scored there. But he heads it straight at Ben Amos. What's he doing? What's he doing? Move on to the 38th minute now. Wilks receives it on the right and nearly sees a deflected cross round the back of the net. From the resulting corner, Brandon Fleming crosses to the back post. Tom Eaves brings it down, plays it to Honeyman, whose shot goes so close to going in. It was close, but not quite close enough. 40th minute, Charlton have a free kick from their right hand side. It's Jake Foster-Caskey standing over it, just to the right of the D. He goes for goal. George Long brilliantly pushes it behind for a corner. Lovely, lovely little save by George Long. 42nd minute, Gilby wants to scrap Honey Esther and Malik Messi, but somehow doesn't get booked. He wanted to scrap George Honeyman and Malik Wilks. Didn't get booked for having a bit of and then a tug of shirts and verbal and stuff like that. Did get booked for it. Oh no, did not get booked for it. In the 4 minutes added time, Tom Eaves, beautiful ball played over to him. He's 12 yards from goal. He puts it in a different stratosphere. How? He had time to bring it down, get it on the deck and shoot, but he just shot and it didn't get anywhere near the keeper. In the second half, a Charlton player headed the ball back to Ben Amos. It was a little diving header, I think. It was like that. Just a little thing like that. And that caused Ben Amos more trouble than both of Tom Eaves' attempts in this first half. How? He was half decent. His movement was very good. The front three, they were interchanging positions really well. But Eaves, man, it's your end product. His end product is crap. It's absolutely tripe. Yeah, that would bring half-time. At half-time, Omar Bogle would be taken off for Charlton and Paul Smith would be brought on. Doherty had an effort in the 49th minute straight at Amos. 52nd minute, Josh Emmanuel did a lovely, lovely bit of skill. Beats three defenders, charges forward, but his pass aiming from Malik Wilks is cut out. He should have gone on his own. Then 60th minute, Albie Morgan was brought off for Johnny Williams. But only a minute later, that substitution would be in vain, as what Johnny Williams was brought on to do, create chances. He couldn't do, because they had to change system, because Darren Prattley was sent off. You could say, what a prat. Off the ball incident with Wilks, and just being a mouthy little git. I think Wilks was gesticulating to the fourth official and whatever, that he got kicked off the ball. He was walking towards McCann and the fourth official, looking at his leg like, he's kicked me there or whatever. So Prattley got sent off. 69th minute, Eaves was brought off for Lewis Potter. 70th minute, their captain Jason Pearce was booked for dissent. Charlton started losing their heads at this point. 75th minute, 2-0. It's Greg Doherty. Honeyman plays through KLP. A lovely bit of movement by KLP to run from one side of the box to the other. That's what you don't get with McGuinness or Eaves. Lewis Potter latching onto a ball like that, it wasn't meant for him. He shouldn't have got there, but he did. His cross to the back, his crosses to the back post. Malik Wilks' header hits the post. Honeyman's the first to react. He backheels it to Doherty, who takes one touch and absolutely blasts it into the top corner. Lovely stuff. Doherty with his second Hull City goal, and that would pretty much do it. other than for Jake Foster-Caskey getting booked for a foul, Adelakun and Honeyman being brought off for Mayer and Slater. 80th minute, we had a free kick from the right of the D. Brandon Fleming on his left foot shot, and it was this far away. It was so close. I said to my dad, Fleming can do anything from here, and he was so close, so close. Then Lewis Potter was booked. Then Richard Smallwood came off for Dan Batty in the 84th minute, and the captain's armband went to none other than my boy Jacob Greaves. What a guy. McCann's rewarded him, says, Jacob, you've played so well this season. Here's 10 minutes with the armband. And it would be 10 minutes because there'd be 4 minutes added on, and in the last of those, Malik Wilkes would get himself a naughty little booking for a little foul in the middle of the park. But yeah, lovely stuff. Now, second place, jump Portsmouth. It's all just absolutely decent. It's all absolutely brilliant for Hull City at the moment. And if I'm honest, if we have McGuinness back, if we have Scott back, if we have Elder and Burt back, I wouldn't change anything. Alfie Jones, who came in, was brilliant. George Long kept a clean sheet in place for Matt Ingram. But unlucky for Ingram because he's been brilliant this season. Not really been at fault for anything. Brandon Fleming. I maintain that Brandon Fleming's better than Callum Elder. There we go. That showed it. Defensively, we look much better. And, yeah, if I'm honest, that front three of Adelakun, Wilkes and Eves worked better than front three of Scott, McGuinness and Wilkes. So, I wouldn't change anything. Regardless, that ends this match reaction. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Up the Tigers! Cornwall! What a way to start the new year. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.